Hi everyone, welcome to Coffee with Baseload. And today I'm very happy that we have Umut, our resource and technique advisor in Baseload. He flies from Turkey to Tokyo. So you can see behind us is the scenery of Tokyo. We're very honored and privileged to sit here at our Baseload Power Japan's office in Tokyo. Yeah. Welcome you.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be in Tokyo.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a very nice city. And would you like to give a short introduction of yourself to our audience?
Yeah, I'm a geoscientist, and I'm joined just newly by the new year to Baseload team as a resource and technical advisor. And I have a long history about geoscientific researchers in Turkey. And also I work for 12 years for geothermal projects in Turkey. They were seen from power plants to greenhouses and district heating systems. And I'm here in Japan and trying to support also the Japan team with the geothermal projects in here.
And I heard that you also visit some power plants in southern part of Japan, Kyushu, recent days. So how's that experience? How's the trip?
Yeah, I like it very much. I mean, when we visit last 2 days, some power plants, and they were diverging from 2 megawatts to 110 megawatts, very big ones. It is very nice to see that how they are working in this wonderful nature of Japan. And we are supporting the geothermal projects. It was nice that we also see the onsens there, the hotels, and the electric production all together, and working very friendly with the environment.
Yeah, that's we talk about that. That's very important. I would say the key for the success element for building power plants, right? To have collaborate with the surrounding environment and communities. Yeah,
sure.
And we all know that Turkey is a very special and also uniqueness case in global geothermal industry. It grew very quickly in just a decade. Would you briefly introduce us about that history?
Yeah, sure. In Turkey, the geothermal development started by, 1975 with a small power plant in Kızıldere. But the main being a geothermal company started by 2008. The government announced that now the private sector can have geothermal licenses and can do investments by that time. And by 2010, we have our feed-in tariff. With the support of feed-in tariff, now we were able to get project financing worldwide companies. And that allowed a lot of companies who were doing research in geothermal develop the power plants. I think now we have nearly over 60 power plants in Turkey, which is having 1,700 megawatts. But people know mostly Turkey with the geothermal power plants, but for last 3 years, I have worked with a lot of different projects, mainly on greenhouses also, as there's a huge potential of having the greenhouses. Also, tourism is all over the Turkey. And I think this 10 years period, we learned a lot, and there was a lot of technique was also investing in Turkey. It was a nice journey.
And if I understand you right, it's you pick up. You have mentioned there are some key elements during this journey. Is, for example, like government's clear policy to develop geothermal energy, and also FIT. So, if you can give us some key successful factors to build up the geothermal industry, what would you say?
I think the first thing was in Turkey there was very good research companies which was developed by the government, and they were doing a lot of nice work, and that they increased the risk of the geothermal by developing and by drilling in some phases, and that also let the private investors see that it's a successful work, that you can do it. And then when the private sector started working, I can say that with the besides the feed-in tariff, we also had a kind of Made in Turkey bonus feed-in tariff. And that helped us to invite new technologies to Turkey. And now most of the vendors, binary vendors, has facilities in Turkey, and they are developing the power plants. They are doing it in Turkey. And that also brings the technology to Turkey. And at that time when we started the geothermal investments by 2012 times, there were limited rigs because there was a lot of oil drilling continuing. Kind of coincidence maybe that at that time the prices of oil was decreased, therefore drilling rigs was staying without drilling, and there was a good opportunity to work on geothermal sector. And some days we were not able to find well, and then it changed to which well we want to work now. And this also helped us with the growing so fast.
So like you said, the science, like you said, the research and to understand the resource widely, and also techniques, and also financing, and also like right structure from the policy side. That's all boom. Also for sure the market trend. So some push from oil and gas industry transform to geothermal industry. Those are all very important to really booming a industry, right? But the other thing is, how do you see about other social factors? For example, when you develop geothermal at the beginning, how's the communities or the society's opinions on that?
Yeah, I think we were doing it fast with 10 years, with 1,700 megawatts, and we were mostly focused on the power plants. Maybe at that time, if I think what we can do different, might be that we could focus more also in greenhouse projects, also some district heating projects more, but we were too much focused on the power generation. And if you think about the greenhouse project, when you have 1 arc of greenhouse area, you have one person working for it. And if you have 100, it means you have 100 person working for it, and most of them is women. Therefore, it also helps you to have strong relationships with the community. With generating electricity, for sure, you are helping doing something good for the country, because the prices of the electricity is depending in Turkey much with the oil and gas prices, as we generate electricity by them, and it will help us with the geothermal. But public relationships, they want to see it, and they are not able to see it only with electric generations. But as we have a lot of thermal hotels now, which was existing also mostly, but now with the greenhouses that we have, it helps to have good connections with the community.
That's impressive. I really like how you say that. Like you said, the power plant itself only, if you can imagine, only few job, and then we can also expect that will be more like technique job that will very limited to people be hired in that. But if we're talking about surrounding economic ecosystem of the power plants, like you said, the greenhouse, then we can imagine more and more job might created in that area, and that could really get people be involved in the power plant and feel like, oh, it's really related to the local economy.
Yeah, one of the other things which is becoming very popular in Turkey is that the fruit drying. As you know, seasonally the fruit that the villagers are producing is changing. Sometimes in some years they grow a lot, and when it's only fruit that you are trying to sell, you might have some problems. But when you have the drying facility, and when you dry it, then you can keep it for a longer time period, and you have a better product to sell, and it also helps communities. Therefore, besides the other technologies that we do, also the fruit drying is also a very nice opportunity for collaborating together with the communities.
I think that's all we can learn from Turkish experience, especially in Japan. There's already some cases trying to combine the surrounded economy of activities. Like you said, the food, drying the food, agriculture, greenhouse, hot spring. So like we discussed a lot, the power plant should not only be the power plant, but it should be something catalyst in the community, bringing some benefits really back to the people's daily life. Then that will make people really want to have the power plant surrounding them, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for this sharing. And Umut is very generous that he bring us very traditional and looks very yummy sweets from Turkey.
Yeah, this is the Turkish delight, one of the famous sweets in Turkey, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
Yes, I can say I have been be patient to eat it very till the interview. So sorry guys, I will have my bite about this and also this one.
Yeah, they are both the Turkish delights, and this is a kind of different ingredients. This is more with some nuts and fruits, and this little single like with lemon, and this is one of the famous with hazelnut.
Wow.
I think I love them all.
Thank you bringing us and bring it and share to us.
Yeah.
So
you're welcome. Well,
hope you also have your favorite snack along with you and have a nice afternoon tea time. And please, after you end it up, like us, subscribe. And if you have any question, curious about geothermal, please send to us and we will make sure to answer you back in next episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yay. Hazelnut.